The number one question in Rocket League, how do I win my games? How do I rank up? I'll tell you how. You watch this replay analysis, you take what I'm saying, you adapt it to your own game, and you win. It's as simple as that. The last time I played was maybe 3 months ago. I came back, started playing, people were still making the same mistakes. But let's get straight into the replay. Okay, that's always helpful. I mean, you want to try and take a controlled 50 there. You don't really want to flip because then you obviously put yourself out of the play. More control on your challenge would have been the better play. But unfortunate. But it does happen. I don't mind the wait for the miss there. The thing is, right, you see your teammate now, he's going to the left. I think he got bumped. It's just having that awareness of where your teammate is, because look, your teammate's coming in here. So if you go for boost now, obviously you don't know he's going to miss this ball, but if you go for boost and he misses this ball, then your teammate can easily come and take the shot. It's just then you accomplish 2 things instead of 1, but hopefully you get the boost anyway in the end. I understand it's your ball to go for, but because you're not in like a pro lobby, you have to take that into consideration and you have to think like, where's my teammate going to position? So that's why you have to play a little bit safer than what you would if you were playing with like high level players. Yeah, I didn't like your teammate's rotation next, he kind of faked you. But your teammate should get the boost here. I mean, your teammate should have got that boost, but that's fine. Your teammate backs out, that's good. Good bump. Yeah, nice pass. Good bump. It's crazy how much like players hit the ball away at this rank. I see so many opportunities where each of these players could like try and make a play, you know, get the ball on top of your car, maybe try a flick. But yeah, it's just kind of always hit the ball forward. Yeah, you missed that boost there and you got your teammate's boost in the end. So yeah, so that miss on the boost there, that was huge. Yeah, and they score. Yes, that's totally your fault, and it's just because you missed that boost, right? Yeah, you didn't keep the ball on top of your car, but that's good. I want to be seeing more of this from players that like these ranks, because it's so much more dangerous than just hitting the ball forward all the time. Yeah, it's really good from your teammate. Good save. But once again, he was in a 2v1 again. So just something to be aware of. I don't really like the demo chase there. Because you do the right thing, you get the boost, but you don't really want to go for demos now. Because what going for a demo here does is it entices your teammate into the corner. And you never want to be playing into the opponent's corner, right? Because even if your teammate comes in now, there's not really much you can do apart from hit it into the sidewall, hit it across goal, but then you're not going to be there because you're going for demos. So the only time you really want a demo chase like that is if you know that your teammate has control of the ball and he has an opportunity to get a shot on goal. Because that's the reason you're demoing, because your teammate can shoot like directly onto goal. So the goal's going to be open if you get the demo. So I think your best bet here is just to try and make a play off the wall, because you remember before when you scored, you passed it across, got the bump on the backboard, you know, and passed your teammate and he scored. Like you could have went for something like that again. I think that would have been a lot more dangerous than, you know, just going for a demo. See, there was the chance to go for the demo. I assume you did, but you just missed it. I've not seen you fake challenge once so far, so that's going to be a problem for you, especially in 2v2. Because here, I know this ball's to go for, but you don't really need to go for this ball because you're playing into the corner, right? I remember the pro player com saying that the best way to play twos if you're low ranked is never to challenge in the opponent's corner.
The most simple rule, I'd say probably below SSL, if you're playing in twos, don't challenge in the opponent's corner. Like yeah. The flat out rule, never. You can't really do it in twos, especially before SSL. Like I'm telling you, like before SSL, do not challenge in the opponent's corner ever. Try to demo someone and leave, because you're not committing to anything if you do that. You can't really trust your teammates to do all that much sometimes in ranked. So your best bet there is just to do as much as you can without taking yourself out of the game.
Because you don't accomplish anything from it. All you do, right, you might sometimes get a lucky pinch round into the front of the goal and, you know, maybe a scoring opportunity. But you'll find that the majority of the time, you will just get scored on because your teammate's left in the 2v1. make sure that you're leaving a double layer of defense, you know, instead of just leaving your teammate. Like, I know it looks like you can get it, like that's why you go for it. But you have to think to yourself, what if you do hit this ball? If you hit this ball, it's going to kind of bounce into the wall. It could hit his car. Like, there's just so many things that could go against you with going for this ball than can go for you. Like, I think it's just not really a calculated play. Do you see what I mean with they're hitting the ball forward all the time from everybody? Yeah, same thing again. So you know when you just got scored on? Like, this is the same thing again. It's like where you're diving in for these balls. And it's just what I was speaking about before the replay started, right? It's just awareness. You're just not quite aware. There's a lot of indecision, and that just comes from your lack of awareness. So here, as he hits this now, use your right stick. Just turn left, see where he is. Like, it literally takes you like a millisecond. Just to quickly flick the stick, have a look, and then you know. If he's there, you know, then make your decision based on that. If he's not there, then obviously you know you have time. But the odds are that he is going to be there. So the way you just creep to this ball, like now, fake challenge. Perfect opportunity to fake challenge. In real time, like, you can't think of that because you just wasn't sure what was going on. And a lot of that will come down to just playing these situations out time and time again, you know, through hours and hours of Rocket League. You also have to try and think in game. And like I said, I've not seen you fake challenge once. And this is 2v2. You should be fake challenging all the time, especially in lower ranks, because you know that players are just going to die for the ball. How was that nearly a goal? So here you got time, right? Just take the boost. You'd have to worry about the ball. You really seem to struggle when you're in the opponent's corner, which isn't unusual for this rank. Like, you're not really sure what to do. And the best way to get better at that is by just watching higher level like games and just watch what they do in the corners like this. And you'll find a lot of the time, like if they're not being challenged, they will take their time. So here you just get the boost, and you don't really have to even get a touch on this ball. You can let it bounce, because even if the defender comes out right, you can always take a 50. And as long as you make sure that you get a good 50 that's going to always be guaranteed to go, you know, either across the goal or back into the corner, then you're safe here. But by just pinching it like this, you kind of make it a little bit easy for them. It's so much more dangerous for them if you go for like a solo play or try and make a dribbling play. And like I say, you haven't got to go up the wall. Remember, they're going to sit back naturally because they think you're going to do this. Like, it's very rare that they're going to rush out towards you because you can just pop it over them. Yeah, that was a good fake challenge. So it's the first fake challenge I've seen you do. But you see how it works. That's what you got to take from that. Yeah, fake challenge again. Like, you have to play the most probable outcome. So here, watch what happens if you fake challenge, right? If you just turn right now and make it look like you're going to go for the ball, but turn right away from the ball and don't actually go for it, what's he going to do? He's going to pass it to your teammate, right? Because he's just going to hit it. He's going to think you're going to challenge it. He's going to flip into the ball. The ball's going to go to your teammate. Your teammate can make a play. So you actually give up a solo opportunity for your teammate here by challenging him for this ball. So your teammate was there just waiting, and he would have just passed straight to him. Right, this is fine. You don't need to flip for that. Like, you've got so much time. Look where the players are. You know, I was talking about awareness. Right, you haven't got that awareness. Just look, watch what the other team do. Watch what they do. Right, one's on the backboard, and the other guy, he's gone to Narnia, right? He's off to get probably his back boost. So look how much time you have. Like, you can just drive behind this, but you could even leave this for your teammate. It would probably be better to leave this for your teammate. So your teammate can get the mid boost, take his time, and maybe go for a solo play. Like, that's what 2v2 is about, right? It's about you and your teammate both going for solo plays and trying to break down the other team. Obviously, you can pass and stuff if the opportunity is there, like you did for the goal that you set up for your teammate. But I'm just saying, like, you don't really want to be hitting the ball around just like randomly, hoping. So yeah, just no reason to go for that at all. So you see, like, I know your teammate messed up, but you see how he's trying to make plays. Like, he's trying to make solo plays. He's not just hitting the ball. Like, that's what you want to do when you get your opportunities. And you don't want to go for this because you're last man. Because, right, you can go for this ball and you might win it. It looks like you probably will win this. But if this Derek guy can get a block on you, you're last man. The ball's just going to, like, 50 behind you. And then you'll be, like, racing back to your goal trying to, like, stop them scoring. He doesn't manage to get it. But you have to think of what you accomplish, right? Because for the millionth time in this game, you're playing into the opponent's corner. Nobody's scared of you playing into the corner because it's the safest place on the pitch. Like, you can't score from here. So it's okay if you play into the corner. So therefore, you have to try and think of something different. You have to think, like, and that's why I say, if you go into your games and you think, right, I'm not going to play into the opponent's corner, then your brain starts thinking, what can I do instead? Like, if I can't play into the corner, what's my other option? And that's what you need to teach yourself. Because you see what I mean? Like, you don't really accomplish much. I didn't mind you leaving that, but you probably should have went out, you know, just to make sure it's safe, because you never really want to pass the ball in front of your own goal. Yeah, I like that fake. That was okay, because you was able to get behind the ball, so there was no threat. I let your teammate get that boost. Yeah, so that was just awareness again. I knew that your teammate was going to leave that ball for you, because that's why he turned back, right? Because he had no boost, so he wanted the boost. So therefore, you have to try and read that if you can, and then think, okay, he's leaving this ball for me. But I guess in an ideal world, your teammate should have played the ball back to the corner and obviously got the boost that way. So the reason you're not getting this read is because you're going for the ball. But when you want to intercept the ball off the back ball, think of it this way. Think of it as if you're going for a double tap into your own goal. But obviously you don't want to score. But you want to jump as if you're going to hit it into your own goal. And then as you go up for the ball, you can then rotate and move your car to then clear the ball. But that's the best way to read the balls off the backboard like this. But I like this. You leave the ball because you know it's going into a safe place. I'm not sure what your teammate's doing there. Yeah, that was your teammate's fault, but you know, you have to expect it. Yeah, you need to get that boost. You need to be aware of the demo and get that boost. So when you hit this ball here, like here, now, you see he's gone for it as well, right? He's going to be after that boost. And so are you. So as you land here, now, just flip to the left. Because he's going to be trying to come at you, right, at your car. So the number one thing that you don't want to do when an opponent is behind you is be like in a straight line. You want to be moving, like as if you're running from an arrow. As soon as you land here, you want to diagonal flip to the left, try and get the mid boost. But you see, you just drive straight, and that's what makes you really easy to demo. Yeah, good fake, good fake. I like that. Yeah, that's really good play. I like that. A lot of these kickoffs, you could single jump. It's the wave dash kickoff, but not the wave dash kickoff when you wave dash towards the ball. So you do what you do here, and then you single jump at the ball, right? And you could try and air roll your car like into the ball as well. But it just means when you get like this, when you're up in the air, your car, because you single jumped, you can then wave dash because you've got another jump. So you wave dash here and then straight into the mid boost. So it just gets you that little bit of extra speed. Just something that you might want to learn. Yeah, it was really good play. You didn't have much boost, but you tried something, you know, that's what's most important there. It's a shame you did that at the end, because, you know, you had time again. Because even if this guy comes in, he's just going to hit it into the sidewall, and then hopefully your teammate can be there ready. But you seem to be taking your time more. It's like you've settled down in the game.